My friends! Hello everybody and welcome back to SeeMoreSMP. You might be wondering why I'm on a random beach in the middle of nowhere with a sign. More on that later. But right now, we have a shop to build. For those of you that don't know, I'm a part of a large company called the Block Market. Get it? Block Market. And we own various shops across the shopping district, like this netherite shop. And my job with the Block Market is to build the shops. And my business partner recently told me that we need a rocket shop. So, let's get right into a time lapse. Here we go. Oh yes, isn't she beautiful? Everybody welcome to Royal Rockets. The interior? We don't have to talk about the interior, but we do have... Ooh, we made some money. Loads upon loads of rockets. Let's talk a little bit about this design, but for that, let's pop over to my creative world. So my original idea was going to be some sort of rocket cottage. Sort of like this, that looked like a rocket, and I don't know, it wasn't really working for me. So I eventually landed on the idea of a castle. This design is based on a castle by OctoMC, but I changed it up quite a bit to my liking. This is about as far as I got in the creative world before we put it in the survival. I really love the use of the coal blocks and then the polished tuff for like the shadows. You can see it like tucked up in there a little bit. And like up there, I love it. I am going to be building out an interior very soon, but I haven't had the time to do so yet. Let's head back to Seymour. Much better. And then while building this was originally just a circular window here, but I had the idea to put a straight window below it to kind of make it seem like a rocket is firing off and exploding. I don't know if it gives that effect, but that's the idea. Now, something else that has happened, and my replay footage for it corrupted, it's fine, is we expanded the shopping district. If you'll remember from episode 0, Sea Monster had a tent right here. But she decided to move everything over to the barn so we could extend the shopping district. Now before the expansion, Gabby built this adorable shop right here that sells some of the best items in the game. Look at this. All of this came from this shop. This is a builder's dream shop. I got all of this for like 30 diamonds. And I've been using from it. Like I had a lot more chains, a lot more lanterns. 30 diamonds for this? That's amazing. Anyways, she built it in like this really lovely downtown style. And we'll take a peek inside. But like, look at these prices. 8 bundles for 1 diamond. It's amazing. It's amazing. So after she built this, Chunk got inspired to build a similar style build right next to it, which is the scaffolding shop. So we took this area and we have declared it as Downtown Seymour. Let's free cam real quick. You'll see that we have perfectly straight paths on either side, which is very different from everywhere else. And that's because we wanted it to feel like a proper downtown. We even have different lamppost designs over here. So the idea for this is that all of the builds in this section will be similar to these styles and like connected or one block in between like this. And then everywhere else is just freeform builds like the castle or the lighthouse or the police station we have going up right there. And apparently I'm under investigation. For what though? I'm not really sure. I'm innocent. Anyways, once you pass downtown, this starts the main area of the new shopping district. We expanded all the way to the coast over here. This connects to the bakery, so it makes one huge loop. Then we also put a pathway right here that leads to the carrot cart. The carrot cart is also a new shop, and I adore it. Chunk did an amazing job on this shop. And look, I'm the chef. You didn't know I was such a good cook, did you? Also, right over here, I took down the boat rack because we had a large chunk of land over here that was just not being used because there was no path here. So I built a path straight through so there can be a shop or two over here and a shop or two over here. And it just connects right back up right here by the netherite shop. Now, once we pass by Royal Rockets and turn left, we have a wonderful view of the start of Queen's Fishing Village. And I just want us to take a look at this build real quick. This might be the coolest build I've seen in a long time. The amount of detail in this, the wonkiness of it, I think it's perfect. It looks so good. I cannot wait to see what Queen comes up with. Also, canonically, I am the mayor of SeeMoreSMP. That may not make a whole lot of sense to you, but it came up during some conversations that I had off camera. So, I thought I would explain how me being mayor came to be. But first, I must take you back to day 0. I had just logged on. It was just me. So I started off like any other world by gathering some wood and making tools. But I felt that we needed some leadership. So like any sane person, I held an election for mayor. I felt like I would make a good leader, so I decided to run. The whole server gathered around to vote. And wouldn't you know it, I won in a landslide. Yep, that's how I became mayor. And if anyone asks, the whole server voted, and I won. Now we're right back where we started the video. And what is this piece of land? This, my friends, is where my mega base is gonna be. This island in nearby ocean is claimed by Cozy Crafted. So let's talk future plans. This island and its nearby ocean is going to be my shipyard. Yes, a shipyard. I'm doing a shipyard this season. We're going to have massive ships out here in this beautiful open ocean, and there's plenty of it. We're going to have huge buildings and dry docks on this island right here with massive cranes hoisting ships out of the water. We might even have some mega yachts, who knows? I'm undecided of the style of ship I'm going to do. I don't know if I'm going to do modern ships or like a fantasy style or medieval style. Now I did have a completely different idea for this season, but a couple things changed my mind. Number 1, Queen being so close to this area and working on a fishing village, which is a nautical theme. Number 2 being this piece of land that Chunk has claimed also being so close by where he's going to be building boats. So all 3 of us are pretty much right next to each other, and we're doing nautical themes. I just thought that was pretty fitting. One thing I knew I wanted to do this season was to switch it up. I always build little cottagecore villages kind of thing, and I wanted to change it. I think this will be a really good challenge for me, and I'm like so inspired to get started on this area. Let me know what you think of the idea down in the comments. My friends, thank you so much for hanging out with me. I do appreciate it. Sorry there wasn't very many interactions with other members today. I just kind of forgot to press record because we were all having a great time. But I will remind you that I do stream on Twitch 3 days a week on this server. And we always tend to get up to no good. So come hang out. The link will be down in the description. But my friends, that's going to do it today. Thank you all so much for watching. And until next time, I love y'all to death. This has been Cozy. Bye!